know anybody else. Didn't know where they were or anything. But anyway, he had a real nice funeral, and I put him in our family plot in Pineville. And my poor mother, if she knew that, she would turn over her grave and she'd scratch my eyes out. But anyway, we took care of his funeral. Yeah. And now some of the family members come to me and says, can we help? And I said, no, I know all the misgivings and all the family disputes and all that stuff. I don't want anybody to feel like they're obligated to me, so I'm just doing it myself.
Who was playing with that cat book? Mommy!
Real nice funeral.
And you hadn't seen it before that for a long time?
Mommy!
15 years.
Oh. Did you see him at all after you moved to Oakridge?
Mommy!
Yes, Brittany.
I was playing with that cat book.
Okay.
And Dad took it.
See, he left when I was about 6 years old. And my youngest brother was 6 months old, I guess. And then I would see him maybe once a year or once every 2 years. Then as time went on, it was less and less. Of course, because he was over in Kentucky, and I was here.
What was he doing? What did he do for?
He traded and trafficked. You know, he's a guy that never did have to work hard, but he always made a living.
So we just bought stuff and resold it, or?
He'd buy land and sell it. He'd buy corn. He'd find somebody that had
Sounds like you picked up his talents.
truckload of corn, and if they had excess, and he'd buy it at a good price and go out and sell it and double that price. And that's
A lot of people know him around town, so I guess.
Well, back in Leslie County and Bell County, he was known more back in those county areas, and was known in Pineville by most of them. He was not in Pineville that often. He lived there for about 3 or 4 years one time with, I guess, his second or third wife, who was a very nice lady, I might say. Lord, he had children out of this world, man. He had
But they had 11.
Had 11.
In your family.
And
How many brothers and sisters does Uncle Garrett have, Mark?
me,
Yes.
11.
11 from your
no,
family?
No, 10. I was the 11th.
Yeah.
Or my youngest brother was 11.
Oh.
How many sisters did you have?
3.
Oh, yeah.
One's in there. There's Molly and Jane. Molly did real well. She lived in Knoxville when she died. She married Otis Helton.
Oh, really? Otis Helton?
Otis Helton, who was a groceryman. He had a big supermarket in Oakridge. After he come here from Benham, Kentucky. And he, I guess Otis was probably worth a couple, $3 million when he died.
Oh.
Got a big brick home on Dean Hill Drive in Knoxville. The kids still have that home. They won't do away with it. This last Christmas, they had their standard Christmas family get together in that house.
Oh, yeah.
They had somebody go in and clean it up and all that stuff, put everything in operation, turn the heat on and all that stuff, and had their Christmas there, because they'd always done that, you know.
Yeah, honey.
What about your other brothers? What were those names?
Wilt was mayor of Barbersville. Well, Charlie.
I know he said you
Yeah,
could have
what was
anything
the
you
mayor of
wanted to say, but
Barbersville?
we're
What was his
probably
name?
going
Let's
to
go.
stay
Let's
for
go.
a
The
moment.
oldest first.
Okay.
The oldest one was on the city
Pineville
council.
for years. He had a cleaning, pressing, and laundry.
Yeah.
In Pineville, did real well.
Yeah, Mom told me about him, I think.
That's Joanne's father.
Yeah, okay.
Then we had Wilk, who was the mayor of Barbersville for 20 or 30 years. And he had a trucking firm for freight through the Middle West and Tennessee and all that stuff now in Kentucky. And he had a furniture store. He did real well till he lost his health in his latter years. Then Molly, the oldest sister, married Otis Helton. I told you about that. Then there was Letcher, who played football up at the University of Kentucky and was in the Army through ROTC. And about 2 weeks after he graduated from the University of Kentucky, he was going from Lexington to Louisville one night in the wee hours of the morning, and a truck, a cattle truck, that was too wide, he missed the cab of the truck. No, he missed the front end of the truck.
Yeah.
Shell of the front end. But the bed caught him about 2 or 3 feet over into his car, and he was killed. Then Jane married a groceryman who was a partner of Otis Helton in a big supermarket here in Oakridge, but he had been with the mining companies as a manager there, commissary. He was a commissary back then. And she died with cancer.
There you go. Sit up here and eat it, please.
Then we had Warden, who was not a graduate engineer, but worked as an engineer through the Air Force. You got a hub here. Then all the gates went out like wagon wheels,
Oh.
so you could get more.
He designed that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he designed it. Now he was working for the government at the time,
Yeah.
so he couldn't get
Yeah,
that.
I see.
He was rather bitter about that. But anyway, he worked as an engineer, but wasn't a graduate engineer. He took a lot of engineering courses through correspondence. And that. So he has 2 or 3 children in Whitesburg.
I'm saying
One of them is a district attorney there.
Come here.
He graduated from law school at the University of Kentucky, and he also practiced law. And you know, I was in Hawaii going from Tacoma Airport to up in the North Kona coast to this house we rented over there. And I saw Jimmy Asher over there, you know, all those college kids and all that. They take this black lava, of course, around those highways, black lava here, black lava. Sometimes it's red, but most of the time it's black. And they will stand up a piece and they'll write their name on there in white, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I looked over, there's one I'd never seen before on that route. I was going up US 16 or 11 or something. I looked over there and saw it, and I slowed down. And I backed up a little bit, got on the shoulder of the road, and I said, now, Jimmy Asher, that name is familiar. You know, it was Warden's son,
Really?
who is the district attorney in Whitesburg, Letcher County, Kentucky. Anyway, let's go on now. So,
Oh, wow.
there was Letcher, there's Warden. Then there's Walter. Now Walter was about 6'3", weighed about 235 pounds, played high school football, and didn't go to college, went to Michigan and took a job with General Motors, and again in the engineering department, but he wasn't a graduate engineer. And he did a lot of testing on the buses and trucks and that sort of, and the transmissions. But anyway, and he got on the boxing team for General Motors up in Pontiac, Michigan. And
Brittany sat with her great uncle.
he, I think, won the state championship in Golden Gloves and all that stuff as a heavyweight. But what got him, General Motors talked to him and says that they couldn't use him on the boxing team anymore, and he wanted to know why. He said, because most of your opposition is black, Walter, and you don't go out and just box, you go out and try to kill them. You can't do that. So, he had to drop out of boxing. General Motors wouldn't sponsor him anymore, because he's about to kill all the black guys.
Why do you
He
close
just
your
gets
eyes?
mad. He gets
Oh,
I
mad.
close your
And
eyes.
he tried to kill
Dad?
him.
Well,
yeah.
in order to take
So
it.
anyway, he finally, when he retired, he went to California. And he died there. He was sent back here, of course. And he's in the cemetery in Pine. Then Homer. Now Homer went there, up to Pontiac, Michigan. And he got a job at General Motors, truck and coach, Pontiac, in security. So he retired and moved to Florida. Well, he died a few years ago. He's buried in Michigan, where they put people in these concrete shelves, you know, all that crap. So anyway, then there's Rose, the girl you saw in there, my sister. She married a doctor. When she was in business school at the University at Louisville, business college, her boyfriend was in medical school at the University of Louisville. But anyway, he got out and they got married. And she died of MS about 15 so years ago. Now she and I were very close. Then there was me. You know all about me now, mostly. Then Leonard, my youngest brother, was mean as a striped snake. Bless his heart and God rest his soul. Meanest boy I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Just plain mean. Wouldn't work, wouldn't do nothing because he, big deal, my mother, I was the last daughter she had.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, baby, you know, he's a baby.
Yeah.
He talked her out of it. He wouldn't work. No, he'd work for a week or two, travel all over the United States and some European countries and all that stuff. Somebody else's money, of course. Gamble like a fish with the doctors and all those people around Pineville, Carlo and Middlesboro. Yeah. You'd see him, he'd be one or two ways. He'd be broke as hell, or he'd have a roll of that money that big, anything from $10,000 to $50,000. Wouldn't last long. He'd spend it, gamble it away.
What, Brittany? Oh, it's just coming in.
Hey, how much you gonna pay me now? And that was it. Went through every one of them, I think, didn't it? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I
I
think
haven't counted them, but.
I think I went through all that.
Well,
So, how many was in your family?
there's 5.
No kidding.
Yeah, mom and dad had 5 kids. I have a brother and 3 sisters. My brother's he's a pilot for TWA. He went in he went to Utah State University in college out there and got a degree in wildlife management and then went into the Navy. Was in the Navy Air Force.
Now, your mother finally married somebody else. Rather my father.
Oh,
What's that?
he thinks your mom's Oddie.
No.
Oh, okay.
My mom. Yeah, you're right.
Odie must have
Odie married somebody else, and then he. That's right.
Oh, sorry,
Odie
Mom.
married Odie,
But
which
it
was
embarrassed you.
married that Carlo for a while. Then that you know what happened there. Odie then married another man. I'm not even sure what his name was because then that was my mom's got a sister. Her name is Virgin.
Now Odie lived upstairs over Otis Helton's grocery store in Pineville, just across the bridge. Otis Helton, who married my oldest sister.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they lived.
And eventually she had her own store though. Later, she had her own her store.
I don't know because right after high school I left Pineville.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know much about it except my immediate family and friends, real good friends.
And she married a guy, Oddie did, and then he got killed, and some guy shot him.
You can get shot up there.
Yeah, and then
Really?
she didn't get married after that. And then she died when she was only like, what, 42, I think?
Yeah, that's
She
what
was
I
like
remember.
42 when she died.
You say right.
Yeah, you know Doc Evans? Did you know Doc Evans at all?
I remember the name.
He was a doctor up there, and he had given her some medication, and she was allergic to it. At least my mom was pretty convinced she was allergic to it. And a doctor in Pineville had warned my mom not to let him give her that medication anymore, again, or it might kill her. And she got sick, and he came out, and Mom told him, you know, you better not give that to him. And he said, you know, I'll give him whatever I want to give him. I'm going to take care of the Collett, you know. If I want to give it to him, I will. So she did, and she died that night. So, one of those things.
He's around, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's...
He got a girlfriend. He told me her name too.
Yeah, he's got a
What
girlfriend.
do you have there, Zach? What?
Oh, he's behind us.
For what? I had a football scholarship at the University of Kentucky.
Oh.
I played high school football at Pineville and basketball and track and all that stuff. I played track and basketball to keep in shape for football. Because that's the only damn way you can get out of that damn poverty up there is to get you a scholarship to the university or college, you know. So I went down to the University of Kentucky, and the girl that was executive secretary of the draft board told me, said, Garrett, you think you're going down and play football with all of your friends going to service? If you're going down to the University of Kentucky and play football? You see, I dated her a few times, but then I didn't date her no more. And I paid dearly for that. She said, no way, son. So I told him at the university they weren't going to let me play football. So I went for TVA. They got me a deferment. Then I got sick of that and got ashamed of it too. So I told them after a while, I said, you got to do 6 months at a time, you know. And after a few times I said, now look, folks, I don't want you to appeal no more for any deferment. But all my friends are in there. Everybody thinks I'm a damn draft dodger and all that stuff. I want to go. So I did. But if I'd have known then what I knew later, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That's rough business over there, boy.
Over where?
Over in Germany.
You went to Germany?
Hell yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Damn armored infantry. Hell
In
yeah.
World War II then?
Yeah.
Yeah. You was in a tank?
We were at 9th Armored Division.
Who was you under? Who was the general under your group?
General Leonard.
Oh,
Not Patton.
no, Pat, no.
But they transfer us over to Patton's Army every once in a while.
Oh,
He had the 1st and somebody else had 3rd Army. But anyway, he always used the 3rd Armored Division as his point. Germany and France. But he'd run them till they got annihilated. Then he'd always call for the 9th Armored Division. Sure. We hated his guts.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You were in the 9th, is that right?
9th,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, our claim to fame is we found the Remagen Bridge intact. I didn't get across. Got some shrapnel. But our battalion found it. And got across, established a beachhead, and it probably made the end of the war come maybe 6 months to a year earlier.
Yeah.
Because nothing else was ever saved in bridges. So we got across. They got across. I went to hospital.
Oh, you hit a mine or something?
No, I got shrapnel.
Oh.
I didn't get across the bridge.
Shrapnel from what? Some air?
No, shrapnel from mortar.
Oh, mortar, yeah.
Yeah.